Okay, good morning. Just thought I would kind of do a short little video here. I just acquired a second GE radio that I kind of been looking for. The top model is the 25B. As you notice, it says B right there. And notice it has a RF gain and mic gain, and also a fine and rapid clarifier, which is basically a friction base. Notice that right there, how it clarifies. I know a lot of people kind of say, what's the difference between the two? And I didn't know there was a difference, but there is. Actually a pretty good size difference. The bottom one there, which I have both of them hooked up on an antenna switch or a selector switch. I can flip it from one to the other. The B model, of course, like I just said, has mic gain and RF gain and a dual clarifier. Also has a three-way switch up here on the noise blanker. You got noise blank by itself and A&L up the top, high and low tone, of course CB, PA, and PA. This unit has a true dual board, has an upper and a lower board in it, a two-board configuration inside. Alright, now the bottom. This is the A model, as you can tell by the number there. And if you'll notice here, it's just RF gain. And if you'll notice a clarifier, it is a single center slot clarifier. What we're actually hearing now is the top of the radio. And that there just switched it over to the bottom. As you may be able to tell by the meter. Skip's not real strong this morning just yet. Top radio has already been completely recapped, gone through, tuned and everything, and is great. Got just a small problem with it right now. I'm not sure what it is. It occasionally just drops everything out and comes back. So I'm figuring a cold solder joint somewhere. Could be I hope it's not the faulty PLL. Both units do have the PLL 02A chip in it. Very modifiable. It's my understanding. Not that I've ever done it, but it is my understanding. The physical size of the radios. Not the face, of course. I'll take this off the tripod here. But I'm not sure if this will pick up. Yeah, there it is. As you can tell, they're both pretty close to being matched up front. And if you'll notice, the bottom one, which has a single board in it, and to my knowledge, is very, very similar to the high gain 5 that I have. Let's get this back here a little bit. Receive is very, very similar on both, even though this one here has not been lined up yet. This one, I will send this one off to Mike up in PA. Guy does fantastic work, very, very reasonable, and turns the radios around in about a week and a half or less. So I will be sending it up to him to have it gone through. This one, it's one I've been running. I've had this one now for, I don't know, 6 months, maybe 8 months. Coffee there. This one I just acquired the other day. I'm doing a trade on to get this one here. And Mike, as you can tell, I will send you a link to this. Channel indicator, it's got a leg out right there. Of course, you don't see it on, you can see it on 4. And let me see if I can get this light plumb off of it. This might make a difference. There, you can kind of see it better there. It's not completely out, and it may just be a cold solder joint on the LED board. I don't know. But Of course, it works everywhere else, except in the 1s, the 3 and the 4 on the first numbers. See, obviously the 2 shows right. But and this one's backing out on audio a little bit, and could just be where it's not been tuned yet. Get that light back over there. It talks. Actually sounds pretty good with the stock mic. Come with it, and stock bracket, and knobs of all things. I actually got the stock knobs right there. But these will be my keepers. I know a lot of people's not crazy about Cybernet. I'm not sure why. The audio out of these two is unbelievable. I've had nothing but compliments on this one. And the receive, to be a single conversion receive, in my opinion, of course that's all it is, in my opinion, is phenomenal. But like I say, I got both of them live on the anyway, that's the bottom radio there with the actual internal speaker, actual stock speaker. This one doesn't have this one wasn't in this great a shape when I got it. This one was rough, I'll have to say. Would not lock on frequency anywhere. Wound up being some hack job on channels that somebody tried to put in it. And I'm still considering about putting channels in them. I'm not sure. I don't want to put any extra switches on it anywhere. Maybe out of the back. I'm not even crazy about that, but you know, if you can get channels, you'll put switches somewhere. But that's the bottom radio, and there's back to the top. I've got this one hooked up to an external speaker. Simple fact of it sitting on top of the other radio. You can't hear it. But both meters are just bright and clear. I have put white LEDs in both of them. That one may have a little bit more scuffing on it versus that one, which actually it does. And there's this one has been calibrated. The meter's been calibrated and you know, transmit and receive. And it worked great. Don't turn that up too loud, it'll override the audio. This mic on this camera is hot, real hot. But anyway, the radios are just nice. I just really like both of them. I've been having this one on and just basically running for about 2 days now because it's set for a long time. And there's the bottom one. Back on. I think I was just really lucky to find both of these. I mean, you see them, but you don't see them every day. This one here is actually physically in better shape. I mean, it really looks good. It did have a little bit of residue, some sort of a sticky residue right down here. I don't know, it might have been a price sticker at one point, I don't know. Wish I'd gotten the box with it, that'd been even better, but I didn't. And I'm sorry, I had that on low down there too. But just a good find. Anyway, Mike, I'm going to send you a link to these. This one, I took it in the truck last week and had AM receive and transmit and nothing but transmit on sideband, no noise whatsoever. Unplugged it, got it back out, and as you can tell, it's doing. That's why I say I don't think this is anything major. I think it's a cold solder joint, could be a faulty can in there somewhere, I don't know. Have no idea. That gets above my expertise level. There is a green box of some sort right here on this top board towards the front of the radio, damn near center, that it does occasionally. You can push on it and move the board. You're flexing the board when you do that. And you can hear everything click in and out. I'm kind of wondering if it's not in that can there or somewhere close to that can. I just couldn't be, of course I didn't take the board out either, so I can't see the bottom side of that top board, so, or actually the top side of the bottom, no, I don't even know what I'm saying. You know what I mean, how the boards face each other. Anyway, I'm going to try to get this up on YouTube later today or tonight. And I'll just go ahead and tag all the numbers for GE 58 or 3-5825A and B. Some claim this one to be like the SuperBase. I don't think you can claim this one to be like the SuperBase because of the single board. I would doubt. But this one works like a champ. This one actually is doing fantastic to be as old as it is. Oh, and it's stock. There's nothing been done to it. I mean, nothing. That's why I think where it's set so long, it's a little bit flaky on transmit. You get your dead key on AM and everything. Let's see. Flip this over to dummy load. Actually, I'll leave it on sideband. I don't know if we can see those that good or not. Let's see. On sideband. Yeah, we'll look up here. Actually, I need to turn that down. Yep, alright. Turn this one down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Audio. It's about 10 watts. Sometimes it'll hold like this and actually transmit. Other times it won't. I'll flip it over to AM. Which I did turn that dead key down because dead key was about 7 watts. I did not do none of that. That was the way it was. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So I'm still talking and it drops. And it drops, then it picks right back up. It drops down. Sometimes it'll hold, doesn't matter what mic, stock mic or not. And you can actually see it on the meter and the modulation light here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. See how bright it gets if you really just eat that mic up and So it's not picking up audio great in there somewhere. Transmit light works. I'm sorry, meter works. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. But anyway, I have both of these running up there to you soon. I don't know when, Mike, to be honest. It may be a week or two. Not no big fantastic rush or anything, but I do like them. I like both of them. I like them both real well. Go back to the antenna. And that's the bottom one there. Turn that down. But got some other stuff going on over here, as you can see in the background. That one back there on the bottom is my dad's old radio, GE 3-5817A, which is actually kind of hard to find for a straight AM, but very, very similar to I guess that's the Cobra 29s, I guess. And of course, you know what that is on top, HR 2510. That's actually just found a new home. That will be going out today, I think. And I don't know if we're going to pick these up. Bring this back out, we'll pick them up maybe. There we are. I'll move that out of the way. There's my 3500. And a little Rat Shack TRC 465, I think. Yeah, 465, lower sideband, which actually works pretty good. Actually does very good. Put that on the sideband, it works. Actually, Mike's already had to hold that one, and it does really good. Very tickled with it. Anyway, I won't cut this thing short. Of course, that's sideband. At 44, 44, whatever it is, it's always off frequency compared to everybody else, as y'all probably well know. And the volume's too loud. And I don't have that one actually hooked up right now because I've got the third GE plugged up. I've only got three power sources there, so anyway, back to these old boys. Anybody that ever did want to know the difference, that's to my knowledge is the differences. Physical size, the A is longer, no mic gain, single slot clarifier. B truly has the double board in it, has the mic gain and RF gain, and has a friction type clarifier. And in my opinion, no, it may not outscream a Galaxy, but I think it will outtalk a Galaxy for the most part. I'm sure I'll get some sort of conflict over that, and that's fine. To each his own opinion, that's what I say. But nonetheless, just don't get a chance to put both of these together like this too often. But I will, because I'm keeping both of them. Alright, thanks for looking. Everybody have a good day.